Hi guys, and welcome to the channel. If you're new here, kindly hit the subscribe button, and if you've been here, thank you so much for being here. I only have 3 subscribers as of today. I hope we will grow together, guys. So I've been on a weight loss journey and I've lost 8.4 kg to date. On this video I'm not gonna show the before and after because I don't think it's relevant right now, but going forward I'll start doing that to keep you guys motivated. So today I'm just here to discuss the mistakes that I've made when I was doing calorie counting. So being on the calorie deficit, making sure you're eating less than what your body needs to burn so that you can lose weight. So firstly guys, you need to go to the TDEE calculator, put on your weight, your gender, your height and all those things. It will ask you several questions. You just go through the questions, then it will tell you for maintenance you need to eat so much calories. To lose half a pound a week you need to eat so much calories, and to lose a kg a week you need to eat so much calories. So obviously most of us target to lose at least a kg a week because we gained this weight, I know, over the years, but we want to lose it over a month and no one is going to tell us otherwise. So guys, I'm not an expert. I did not go to school for whatever I'm saying. I am not here to give advice because of being maybe a medical practitioner or whatever. I'm just here to tell you what I did and how I realized, or the mistakes I made when I was doing calorie counting. So I just wrote a few down here because I've been recording these videos and I was all over the place. So the first thing that I've realized, guys, there's a lot of different apps that we use for tracking our calories. So not all apps are accurate, but the problem I don't think is the apps, is the people that are capturing the calories. Because everyone can just go to the app and capture the food that, or if maybe I search and I don't believe whatever they saying or that is captured, I can just capture my own thing, which is made available to anyone that is searching. So guys, it's important to look at our food labels so that if maybe you search with a mango, for example, there's another point that I'll get to. Okay, mango is a bad example. Something that is already packaged, for example. If I know a serving of tin fish maybe is 300 calories, I must check what a savings is how many grams. Because someone can go capture there and say 250 calories only to find that they ate half of the whatever grams that are captured or savings on the tin of fish that I'm eating, whereas the tin of fish that they're eating, that's the serving. So different food, different labels, they capture this information differently. So we also need to make sure we read those. Don't just see per serving and assume good serving of maybe the fish that we're talking about is the same as maybe for baked beans, for example. It's never the same, guys. So when they say per serving, please go and read how much grams, how many grams is their serving, so that you eat the right amount of calories. So the other thing is not having a food scale, because for things that are not pre-packaged, you wouldn't know. Even if something is pre-packed, you still need to have a scale, because maybe it's 100 grams and they say per serving and serving is 30 grams. How will you know what is 30 grams of whatever that is in the packaging if you don't have a scale? So usually you can just divide with your eyes or whatever, which is okay if you're gonna eat the whole pack. But if you're staying with other people, because if you're gonna eat the whole pack and maybe you mismeasured today, the difference is still gonna be counted on for your week, which means, I don't know if that makes sense. If maybe it's 100 grams and you eat it within the 5 days, it means you would have captured it correctly because you ate the whole packet, which is 100 grams. But if you're gonna share the food with other people and you estimated incorrectly, then it won't make sense. So you have to have a food scale, guys. They go for, I think mine was from 60 rands. I think from 60 rands, if not 90 rands. I bought it from is it value core? Yeah, at value core, guys. So also not drinking water. Those who know me know I hate drinking water, but I realize the importance of drinking water. For me, it's not okay. I know they say you have to stay hydrated and all those things, or to be regular a bathroom, and because I can see the melt. My face is melting more than my body. Why? So the water for me, it helps ukuthi I always feel full. So mina, when I get to work in the morning, I would mix a concoction on a 1 liter bottle where I put lemon, ginger and moringa tea, oolong tea and green tea. I just hoy everything in one thing and then I drink it throughout the day. Then I'll still have my water and teas, which will mean ukuthi my water intake for the day can end up at 3 liters, if not 2 liters, depending on the day. So drinking water or liquids for me, sugar-free liquids, guys. Drinking water or sugar-free liquids for me, it helps me stay fuller, which means I won't just eat for no reason. I will eat when it's necessary for me to eat. So water is very important in that aspect for me. So the other thing is not taking protein. Guys, you can't say, if let's say you did the TDEE calculator as I advised in the beginning of the video, and then on the TDEE calculator you're supposed to eat maybe 1,200 calories a day to lose 1 kg a week, and then maybe on like there's also a protein, the TDEE thing, there's also one for protein. I'm just not sure what's the name for it, where you can calculate, you just capture your details and it will tell you how many grams of proteins you need a day, because apparently proteins helps you stay fuller for longer, and the amount of energy you use to burn proteins it burns more calories than any other food categories or carbs or whatever that you can think of, fats or whatever. So burning proteins requires a lot more calories, which will mean it's a win for you, because the aim is for you to burn more calories so that you can lose the fats. And it also helps with the muscles, because when you lose weight you also lose a muscle, so you don't want to do that. So when you eat protein, the weight loss will target fats instead of targeting. You'll be building your muscle. But guys, I'm not an expert in it, but I hope you get what I mean. So the other thing is eating after 7 p.m, especially if you're gonna have carbs, guys. Those carbs don't go away. But I'm not sure how many grams of carbs hold how many grams or liters of water. So whatever amount of carbohydrates you eat, it holds, I don't want to say 10 times. I think 100 grams holds 1 liter. I stand to be corrected. So imagine eating something this small and then it's gonna hold this much water, which means when you weigh yourself the following day, you're gonna actually gain weight. It's not really weight, obviously, but the scale is gonna go up because of the amount of carbohydrates that you eat. So eating after 7 and eating carbs late, guys, it's not advisable. If you have to eat carbohydrates, please do it for your first meal, depending on whether you are fasting or not. Guys, fasting also helps. It helps you eat less, because if you're gonna have your first meal at 12, and then chances are you're gonna have your second meal maybe at 4 or 5 o'clock, and that's it. But if you imagine, if you start having your first meal at between 7 and 9 a.m, obviously you're gonna end up eating 3 or 4 meals for that day. So carbs, fasting, and eating after 7, carbs, they are not advisable. Fasting is advisable, sorry. So carbs and eating after 7 is not advisable. And carbs, I don't recommend you eat carbs every day, because every day that I eat carbs, like, guys, I weigh myself every day just to see where I'm going. I know, obviously I can't lose every day. Like today the weight went up, because yesterday it was before 7, it was around 4. But when I weighed today, unfortunately the water weight was still there. But I know it will go away. I'm just not sure how long it takes to exit the body. So eating carbs every day is not advisable, because they delay the progress. So imagine if you're gonna have carbs for breakfast, carbs for lunch, carbs for supper. I don't think it works out. I've done calorie counting eating carbs. The progress was very slow. So now I'm doing calorie counting. I do eat carbs maybe twice a week. Twice a week, not twice for breakfast, lunch and supper. 2 times on 2 occasions only, guys, a week. That way I feel like I still lose a decent amount of weight. Also, you need to get supplements. As I mentioned, that's the last point. I take oolong tea, green tea, ginger with moringa and then lemon, and then I just hoy everything on the 1 liter. Guys, because I hate drinking water, at least it tastes like something. It tastes like you're drinking something, which will help you guys. So the whole game of this, or goal of this, is to lose weight. You will get to the point where you feel like eating. When you eat, it's wrong. I don't like the feeling, but because I gotten used to not eating so much, the day where I sit and eat, like yesterday, I ate a full plate of pap. Didn't finish it, but yeah, I felt so bad, guys. Like, I felt so bad because now I gotten myself used to doing calorie counting and it's working. So guys, I hope all that I mentioned is gonna help you also with the weight loss journey. I'll continue to share things or experiences that I've had using the calorie counting method. Bye.